This is the 10 o'clock news on Q2, Montana's news leader.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Jeanelle Slade.
And I'm Jay Cohn. The small Montana energy company embroiled in controversy over its contract to restore Puerto Rico's power is now walking away.
Whitefish Energy says it is owed more than $83 million by the Puerto Rico Power Authority, and it has no choice but to suspend work in the hurricane-ravaged country.
Whitefish CEO Andy Tekmansky tells CNN in an exclusive interview that the lack of payment has gone beyond his company's maximum threshold.
Tekmansky claims even credit for restoration of transmission lines was set to be voided. A letter sent by Whitefish to Puerto Rico Electric Power Authority accuses PREPA of delaying payments. As of Sunday, Whitefish said $26 million of the $83 million outstanding had already been audited and approved by PREPA. The letter went on to say without payment to Whitefish, contractors and subcontractors were also going unpaid.
Now, the entire $300 million Whitefish contract is under investigation by federal authorities. FEMA says it would have never supported the contract, and also there are concerns that Tekmansky and Interior Secretary Ryan Zinke are from the same small town of Whitefish, Montana. Last week, Puerto Rico's governor demanded that the deal be voided, saying the controversy was a distraction.
Tekmansky says he's hoping to get payment so his company can work the last 10 days before its contract is up on December 1st.
In other energy news, a major step forward today for the Keystone XL pipeline. Nebraska officials voting to allow the controversial project to cross the Cornhusker State. It's key to completing TransCanada's 2,600-mile pipeline network from Alberta to the Texas Gulf Coast. That vote today from the Nebraska Public Service Commission was 3 in favor, 2 against, in favor of granting the permit. It's important to note, though, the commission did not approve TransCanada's preferred route, but instead an alternate route that will have the least environmental impact. Opponents, though, are vowing to keep up their fight against the project.
And as a member of the Treaty Alliance of Tribes that run from Canada through Nebraska, 150 different tribal nations altogether, we'll continue to fight the Keystone route and what it means for our water, for our land, for our future generations, our resources, and all those natives and non-natives that are impacted by this, and all of our people. We're not happy about this. You heard it today.
Among those reacting to the decision today, the Montana Association of Oil, Gas, and Coal Counties Executive Director Richard Dunbar says the Keystone will be particularly important for those Montana counties directly impacted by the influx of employment opportunities and tax revenue the project would generate. He goes on to say the decision is great news for Montana and our nation's energy future.
Billings School District 2 officials outlined plans tonight to reopen the former Rimrock Elementary School next year.
The plan is to move the district's early intervention program for 3 to 5-year-old special ed students into the Rimrock Center. It would be called the Rimrock Learning Center. The program offers services to special ed kids who will soon reach school age. The district's current early intervention program is housed out at the Career Center, but due to increased demand for space at the Career Center, district officials have been looking for some time to relocate the program.
Last year, 194 3 to 5-year-olds were enrolled in the district's early intervention program, which is mandated by the federal government. The Rimrock Elementary School was closed by the district beginning in 2008 due to shrinking enrollment. Work to get Rimrock up and running is expected to be completed this July in time for the new Learning Center to be ready next August. Billings police have identified the headless body found last week on the city's west end. Police confirm the victim is 41-year-old Myron Knight of Billings. Knight's body was found last Thursday by 2 men who were walking in a secluded area off of 32nd Street West near Gable Road. Deputy Coroner Cliff Mahoney says the victim was decapitated, but the police did find the man's head. As yet, police have not released information about possible suspects, and tonight a $1,000 reward is being offered for any information about the crime.
Also this afternoon, authorities identified the man who was shot by police officers following a chase late Friday night.
24-year-old Preston David Bell, with addresses both in Billings and Hardin, died early Saturday morning. Officers had shut down the pursuit for safety reasons, but later located Bell in South Billings, where he was slumped over the steering wheel of a car. Now, once Bell came to, he tried to flee again.
And in the process, the truck he was driving struck several patrol cars, forcing officers to jump out of the way. 5 officers fired at the vehicle, hitting and killing the suspect. Tonight, those 5 officers are on administrative leave per department protocol.
Now, this is the 3rd officer-involved shooting in Billings in just over a month. The addition of more personnel now on administrative leave complicates the situation where BPD is already well below the national average for number of officers.
Q2's Samantha Harrelson joins us now with what all of this means on the streets of Billings. Sammy.
Jay and Jeanelle, it means officers are stretched thin. The department has 150 sworn officers. About 75 to 80 of those are patrol officers. Right now, the department is down 13 officers, all on administrative leave due to shooting investigations. Here's a look at the last 6 months. The 4 officers involved in shooting a suicidal man near the airport back in May all returned to work in early June. 2 officers involved in the shooting at the Lazy KT Motel back in October were able to come back to work just 5 days ago. The 8 officers involved in the shooting at Big Bear Sports are expected to return to work this week. There is no expected date of return yet for the 5 officers involved in this weekend's shooting. Lieutenant Lawrence says they're managing despite being a little short-staffed. Officers have come in early, stayed late, and signed up for extra shifts so the department is able to maintain their minimum staffing requirements.
Yeah, I think we've managed it very well. Again, our officers step up. They know what needs to be done, and they do a great job in filling those gaps and working the extra hours needed to cover those shifts. So they do a great job with it.
Officers are allowed back from administrative leave once an investigation has been completed, and the officers go through the required steps, including a visit to a doctor. Jay and Jeanelle.
All right, thanks, Samantha.
A jury finds a former Western Montana physician guilty on 22 felony charges, including homicide.
Former Florence Dr. Chris Christensen overprescribed and misprescribed prescription drugs, mainly opioids. Christensen was on trial for 2 counts of negligent homicide, 9 counts of criminal endangerment, and 11 counts of criminal distribution of dangerous drugs, all felony charges. The jury heard detailed testimony from both sides over the course of several weeks in the trial. Former patients testified, explaining how their lives were turned upside down by his treatments.
Christensen's arrest was a culmination of a multi-agency raid in the spring of 2014. Sentencing is scheduled for December 27th.
Another big name now embroiled in the sexual misconduct accusations. The latest, CBS This Morning's Charlie Rose.
A Washington Post article reveals 8 women are accusing Rose of sexual harassment from the late 90s to 2011. Rose is suspended from CBS following the allegations. Women say Rose made lewd phone calls, groped them, or walked around naked in front of them.
In a statement, Rose apologized for his behavior, but also says he does not believe all of the allegations are accurate.
And turning to weather tonight, Bob, we just need to get through a little bit of cold weather before we experience temperatures that we're going to be thankful for this week.
Exactly. You are right on the money. We've had some rain already this evening. It has since turned over to snow. It is snowing outside right now. But let me show you how much precipitation we've already measured since it started raining this afternoon. 1,300 is what we have here in the Billings area. But let's check in with the Doppler radar. You can see the showers had some heavier rain between Billings and Hardin earlier this evening, but now it has all changed to snow, and we could see maybe 1 to 2 inches of snow in the Hardin area. Here in Billings, I think we'll probably pick up maybe about an inch or maybe a little less than that, but it's already starting to stick on some of the areas. So here's what's going to happen. We get that storm out of the way and then watch what happens. We get warmer temperatures moving up here from the south. 7 p.m. on Wednesday. Really very nice and warm up here. Even by Thursday, look for nice weather. It dips down a little bit Thursday night. Friday, we're cooling off a little bit, but then over the weekend, we warm right back up into the 50s or so. So look for nice weather ahead as we head into your long holiday weekend.
All right. Thanks, Bob.
First Lady Melania Trump attended the official White House Christmas tree presentation today.
White House representatives went all the way to Wisconsin to pick out the official tree. The Chapman family of Silent Night evergreens helped them select a 19.5-foot tall balsam fir for the White House Blue Room.
And the Chapmans also were dubbed grand champion in the National Christmas Tree Association's tree contest. That honor includes the privilege of presenting a tree to the White House.
Still to come on tonight's 10 o'clock news, don't change the channel, but you may want to grab an old TV guide. A trip back in time, next.
Plus, once thought to be a better national bird, the turkey empire is going strong in the state of Minnesota.
And later tonight in sports, Bob Stitt out as Grizz coach. Hear who may be coming in to replace him.
You're watching MTN News with Jay Cohn and Jeanelle Slade. Storm Tracker weather with Bob McGuire. And sports with Scott Green.